Hey everybody, this is Inarra Griffyn and I'm back in London after traveling to Mexico and Canada, and I'm standing on top of a hill near me in London and just overseeing the beauty of, the landscape, looking off into the distance. I want to talk to you about an event that I've created, and I wanted to be in this kind of landscape of Earth to talk about this New Earth Visionaries event. Many of you know that I coach people on New Earth business, and I help people not just to become leaders, but actually influencers. Influencers, it's a very different feel than leadership, because you may be an introvert. You may be somebody who is a system disruptor. You may work behind the scenes. You may lead from within. And all of that is a very different energy than people who are extroverts, public speakers, moving and shaking in the world arena. So the New Earth Visionaries is an event that I've put together with 11 speakers, very well chosen speakers, quite diverse. And the topics that we're talking about is how to step into this New Earth era. And so there's like New Earth copywriting, writing for a New Earth era with Sally Shakti. There's another collaborator of mine, she's a digital marketer, Bev Jones, talking about marketing in New Earth. There's Alex Impey, who is a property developer on a very large scale, building new communities for New Earth. There's Shay David, who is so involved in artificial intelligence for the New Earth. Myself, I'm all about how to create influence in New Earth and teach you how to become an influencer. There's Nina, I always say her name wrong, sorry Nina, Eideberg, who's teaching about rise and shine, how you can work with polar opposites of the same issue and start to get breakthroughs. She's a psychologist, she's a ritual woman, she's a ceremonialist. Then there's Christina Milino, who's going to be opening the ceremonies with us. Not the opening ceremonies, actually she's doing her own thing on codes of the heart. So how to create communities and connection with New Earth. She's doing a whole live section for us. There's Himalaya, who's going to be doing an ecstatic dance at the end of it. There's Diana Luna Sampson, who's talking about initiation into a lunar priestess. And each of these little videos I do, I'll probably mention more and more in depth. I just am spontaneous. I mention what's in my head at the moment. But what I wanted to tell you how this works is we're setting it up so that there will be a networking opportunity for you. You who feel that you may be guided to start to work in the New Earth way or with other people and you want to start to network. We're operating a 3-month networking possibility for you. And how it works is there'll be one during the actual event, and then we'll follow up, and there'll be for 3 months networking opportunities for you to talk through your ideas. Maybe you need somebody who can help you with it. Maybe you need people who could both advise but actually get it going on the ground. So we want it to be completely informative, exciting, and it's a mix between, it's happening at Halloween and Samhain, and many of you know that I always say if I were a perfume, my top note would be ritual. So I'm a New Earth priestess. I've worked as a high priestess for 30 years now, training and initiating people in the sacred arts of becoming a high priest or priestess. And the reason I wanted to open this ceremony on Halloween, Samhain, which is stepping into the dark of the year, it's stepping into what we call the underworld. This is the time when we have deeper conversations. It's not the light extravagance of summer when we're flitting about and our attention span is like 2 seconds. This is the time to go deep, to ask yourself the deeper questions. How can we solve the planet's problems? And we're coming from a place where we're all about solution. we're actually dumping the idea of complaining, because the more you hear the complaints about, oh, the terrible things going on the planet and what you don't feel empowered to deal with, it becomes more and more disempowering, and it becomes more and more like a very low grade conversation. So we've chosen these people, I've chosen these people, these friends, collaborators, freaking brilliant people, because they're all about solution. They don't speak in that low grade tone of, like you're huddled together complaining about the planet you're living on. This is heaven on earth, really. And we have the capacity to create that vision and vision in New Earth. So this is just a little intro. And on some of the other intro videos, I'll talk a bit more about how we set up the pricing, the tickets. There's a big free offer for anybody who wants to go in and attend the event. It's over 9 days, and you will be able to see any of the pre-recorded videos. And then the people who are interested in actually attending all the live events, and so the opening ceremonies, Christina Milino's, there's so many people offering a live option as well. That is, in English pounds, it's £24 for you to be there on the day live, or to get the recording and to own that for forever, whatever that means, but to own it forever. It's an all access pass. If you are compelled to be part of the networking group of the New Earth Visionaries and you want to work with us for 3 months, that is $111, which is £80. And that gives you complete content access. You'll have all the recordings, you'll have everything forever. And these people are completely inspiring. So if you feel that you want to be one of those people who starts to network with us and starts to collaborate and come up with the New Earth itself, then that's the choice for you. But I look so much forward. It opens on October the 30th, so the day before Halloween we do the opening ceremonies, and that will be like a ritual. So we step into the underworld together, and then Christina Milino will be taking you on a journey live on Halloween itself, and she's talking about the codes for New Earth, the codes of the heart for New Earth. So I'm welcoming you. I cannot wait. It's going to be super exciting. This is something I've looked forward for years, really. So I'll see you there.